Hey guys, welcome back to the DKOT channel. We are going to do part 3 of our playthrough of Beyond Skyrim Bruma. The last we left off in the second part of the playthrough, we picked up our first follower here in Cyrodiil. We are now friends with this awesome Khajiit here, Dar'taqto, so he will be following us around at least for a little while. What we're going to cover today in the third part of this Let's Play is we're definitely going to make sure that we do check out the chapel that is here in the city of Bruma. We want to make sure we check that out from the inside. And definitely want to try to get a conversation going with this, I guess, preacher, priest of the gods, who was talking to the Aldmeri Dominion when we first came up in the daytime, talking about worshipping Martin Septim. So I'm actually curious to see more about that. Plus, we do have a few quests that we're going to be able to at least try to get started on. We are definitely leaving the city itself today and heading out the west gate of Bruma so we can see what else we could discover there. So guys, just sit back, relax, and enjoy part 3 of Let's Play Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Alright, so here we are, guys. We are back. There is our amazing new friend Dar'taqto, who is going to follow us. What time of day is it? We got 6:43 a.m., so the adventure is just starting. Alright, find our way out of the Gerald... What the... Something there blocking me, it seems. And where is Dar'taqto? Dar'taqto, are you with me, buddy? Dar'taqto. You are my follower, Dar'taqto. Oh, there you are. Why are you staring at the door, bud? Hey, what's wrong, kitty? What's wrong? I'm sorry I didn't get your pounce at the store, buddy. Come on, you ready to go upstairs? We're gonna go on an adventure. Let's go. Wow, he reacted to that. Now this mod is starting to scare me. It's like reacted to the things I've said on this side of the screen.
The Gerald View is quite an agreeable venue. So, what can I play for you?
Anything after you get rid of that porn stash there, Ambrick. Alright, let's go. Going out into Bruma. And you know what, guys, if the loading screens, excuse me, yeah, guys, if the loading screens get to be too long, I will just edit them out for you. I don't want, I mean, unless it's excessively long, and then I'll let you know how long it was, but I want you to know how the game is responding, but for the most part, if it's just a long cut screen, yeah, long wait screen, I'll just go ahead and cut it out for you. The Cathedral of St. Martin. Okay. There was actually some really cool stained glass windows around this side I noticed yesterday.
Nordic heritage, Nordic culture, Nordic metalwork.
Hey, there's our friend who's proud of her Nordic heritage. Alright, what was her name? Rilja? You guys are going to have to remind me of these things. I'm terrible with names. Especially when, you know, to video gaming. Not somebody... Ooh, my goodness. Do you see this? Oh, what is this, a confession booth? Nope, takes you back out to Bruma. Okay. Bless me, Talos, for I have sinned. I joined the Imperial Legion instead of fighting for the freedom of Skyrim with the Stormcloaks. I'm just kidding, guys. I haven't joined any side. I'm staying out of it this time, I think. Except the only thing I actually hate staying out of it for is you don't get the... Alright, sorry. I'll finish my sentence here and then we'll continue exploring. But the thing that I don't like about not choosing a side in the Civil War is the way the dialogue doesn't change with anybody after you've killed the Emperor. Spoiler alert, by the way. Okay, so, alright.
This one wonders to himself sometimes. Where will his story end? where will he be when age consumes him? Only time will tell.
Yes, that is true, Dar'taqto. Only time will tell. All these shrines. This is really cool. Alright, let's test my knowledge here. We've got the Shrine of Stendarr. Well, that kind of gave away. We've got Zenithar. We've got Mara, which is a good blessing to have, so I'm going to take that. Kinnereth. Is there any shrines over here? There's no shrine to Talos. Alright, where is this priest? That is... Wow, look at these stained glass windows, guys. These are amazing. Akatosh. Julianos. Wow, if you couldn't hear the Northeast in my voice on that one, Julianos, how you doing? Wow. This is just something else. And there is St. Martin Septim. And you can see the Amulet of Kings around his neck. If you remember from the Oblivion Crisis, it was destroyed. Or was it? Ah. Domica Redwort. It says steel. I don't know, just because I am the Guildmaster, you ever feel weird about stealing from a temple? I know I do. Scripture of St. Martin. There's volume 2. Where's volume 1? Alright, guys. I'll tell you what. I am... Let's see how long this is first, before I get ahead of myself. A text written on behalf of the Church of St. Martin by High Priest Neremus Agresian. Let's see how long this is. Alright, I will do separate videos for these. Yeah, and these do say steel, but that's too unique. I can't leave that behind. No, but really, am I the only one? Even if you're playing a thief character, it's like, I don't know about taking that off that temple there. I'm sure I want to anger that god. Adra and Daedra. Alright. Alright, we need to find this priest. So, we have seen... This really is gorgeous, the way they did this architecture. Wow. Okay, before we take another step, I wanted to look at it one more time. Chapel Undercroft. Both take you there. And if you're not opposed to stealing from temples, got a bunch of potions over here for you. A bunch of books. Things I'm inclined to steal anyway. If you saw part 1 and part 2, you already know that. Alright. Oh man, this kind of reminds me of the Dark Brotherhood in Cyrodiil. When you first come down into there and you walk into it. Oh, this is good. Where is the priest? Dar'taqto. Where is the priest? Check this out. This must be where they congregate. We believe in 9 gods, the Father and Mother is Almighty, makers of heaven and earth, of all that is seen and unseen. We believe in their one son, Talos, the true man god. Alright, where is the priest? You know what? Maybe he's just not here. I'm starting to think. Scripture of St. Martin. Is that what I picked up? Yeah, I know I gotta get rid of some of these notes. Make it a lot faster. Yeah, Scripture of St. Martin. Okay. Alright, I don't think the priest is in here, guys. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to converse a little further about what he was dealing with the Thalmor, and I guess we should have jumped on the opportunity to talk to him right then and there instead of that.
Sometimes this one misses his old life in Bruma. Then he remembers the treachery of the Icewind Trader, and all of a sudden he feels a lot better.
Alright, Dar'taqto. Well, anyway, it's a really cool temple. I mean, I really like what they did with this in here. Fantastic. But I was really looking forward to talking to this priest, and he is not here. Alright, Dar'taqto. Actually, let's see if there's anything we can talk to Dar'taqto about. Let's take advantage of this time.
It's good to see a familiar face around here, friend. What can I do for you?
Oh, who is it you're complaining about?
His name is Reynard, even told. Damned fool apparently thinks he's the divine's gift to sing.
Oh, we know better.
He's terrible.
We know better.
And he's loud. You can hear his terrible performances from the streets. It's getting very irritating. The beggar, Relante, has shown a particular interest in getting Reynard to shut up for some reason. You could go speak with him. Perhaps he'd even pay you.
All right. Okay, so just by talking to our new follower, Dar'taqto, here in the temple, since we didn't get a chance to talk to the priest, we have now picked up a new quest, which is... let's see, what brought you to Bruma? It's time for us to part ways. No, he's following us. Tell me more about yourself, Dar'taqto.
More about this one? Not so sure what to tell. Go ahead, ask.
Oh, don't invite me to ask questions. All right, do you ever miss elsewhere?
Elsewhere is a land under the control of the Dominion. This one has little love for them, and they taint his homeland terribly.
I like him even more.
Elsewhere is also a land of rich tradition, a long line of cultural Khajiiti heritage, and this one is no less Khajiiti than any of his brethren. Dar'taqto sometimes struggles with this topic. His views are conflicted, muddled. Perhaps later, clarity will be achieved.
You seem conflicted about your identity.
I suppose... see, this one broke with the Khajiiti dialect. This is a sign of the conflict, yes? This one has little love for elsewhere.
I didn't notice it until he said it.
Yet much love for its culture. He has more love for the tolerance of Cyrodiil, yet yearns to be reunited with his sense of self, his Khajiiti identity. This one realizes that you may not truly understand. You are no Khajiit.
But it does make me ask the question, when this development team takes this into the stage of elsewhere, will we be able to take these followers we're meeting in Cyrodiil with us, including Dar'taqto, and would there be dialogue added to, you know, encompass the surroundings, especially considering what he just said to us about his identity? So I'm curious to see how that plays out. All right. Is there nothing you could do to discover yourself?
Yes, there is. Sadly, though, it remains out of this one's reach. And that is the problem. There is a concept known to the Khajiit of elsewhere. Two Moons Dance.
Oh.
It is not well documented, for it is to the Khajiit of elsewhere as natural as breathing. The knowledge of its intricacies, its more obscure secrets, is passed down from moon priest to moon priest through the generations. If this one were to walk Two Moons Dance, if he were to see himself and the world in which he resides in a different light, bathed in the clarity of John and Jod, then, perhaps, he would be at peace with himself. But this ritual is practiced in elsewhere, and we are not in elsewhere. And even if we were, this one has no desire to fraternize with those there. So he is, as the Imperials say, at an impasse.
You are probably the deepest NPC I've ever had following me, Dar'taqto.
Leaving already? All right.
No kidding. And what did I say, too? He reacted to what I was saying. Really want to find this priest, though. But looks like we're out of luck on that one. That's just really cool. Okay. And let's go out a different door.
Can I help you?
Can who help me? What? Oh, you sound like an adult, kid. What are you doing? Hey, Leo. Come here, Leo.
What is it?
What papers have you got for sale? I don't know what clued me into that this kid might sell papers, but let's ask him anyway.
Looking for the news.
Ha ha! The news? What, the news? Okay, this is something new we've stumbled upon here. What do we have here? Black Horse Courier, Nern Theater to close, Colovian Chronicle, Fighters Guild expanding. Fighters Guild? Wait, what? Fighters Guild? Just so you know, guys, I had absolutely no heads up about the details of this mod before I downloaded it. As far as story went, I definitely like things to be unspoiled the first time I play through something, and this is as new to me as it is to you as we're seeing this, so this is actually really cool. So he is selling sealed letters. Save the Nern Theater. This one has caught my attention. Let's buy this from him. Alright, there you are, young man. Thank you very much. See you, and let's take a look at this. It was Save the Nern Theater, right? I thought so. I bet some of you are screaming at the screen right now. It was under N. Okay, we found it. The Nibben Herald. Save the Nern Theater. Save the Nern Theater! The threatened closure of the Nern Theater, an outrageous affront to the sensibilities of the cultured, is simply the latest blow in a string of intellectual and autistic attacks from the ferociously pro-Colovian regime. That the current establishment has openly withdrawn funding from such an historic centerpiece is nothing short of a willful purge of Nibbenese influences in our once great capital city. Gone are the shining performances of the Actors Guild, its members disappearing into the arms far-flung patrons. No longer will we hear the cheers and cries of the crowd held in rapture, as masters of their craft dance and sing before them. This decision to end the existence of one of the last shining jewels of imperial majesty will sound the death knell of color and joy in our once great city. Sound your fury, citizens of the Imperial City, and let the Medes know that this time they have gone too far. Would you rather see your children brought up on the blood and gore of the arena or the heroic tales of the Topal pilot? Help save the Nern Theater today. Donate a few gold pieces. Festus Otis, Arts Critic. The Nibben Herald, because a good story is more important. Alright, so we learned of the Nern Theater, and upon my honor, let's undo that, retrieve that, okay. Looking for something about the Nern Theater here, and I don't have it. It didn't give us a quest or anything. Did I seriously just pay this kid 31 gold for his story? Or am I going to have to, like, run into this theater somewhere and talk to somebody to keep going? Alright. I think I just paid this kid 31 gold for nothing. Alright, so here we are coming out into the marketplace.
Yes, dearie.
Felky Silverplow.
Interested?
Are you looking for my husband, Ralgor?
No.
He's probably out hunting or something.
I see. Where am I getting this information of? You're a collector of artifacts? I guess maybe because she's standing here in front of the artifacts stand too, huh? That would be smart. All right, so you're a collector of artifacts?
Oh, absolutely. I collect anything Nordic, whether it be a crafted artifact or a spoken story.
Potions for sale here.
Some may call it an odd hobby, but I'm proud to preserve my people's ancestry.
Where does the name Silverplow come from? Do I really want to know?
An interesting question.
Indeed.
With an interesting tale to follow. You see,
On
the
your wedding
names of
night, you got
Nordic
plowed?
clans are earned, not simply given. Each name has a meaning, each meaning a story. Our
I know
clan
this.
was once a small group of farmers in Windhelm, in an era long before this one. We were a poor lot, and could barely pull enough roots out of the ground to make a living. But one among our clan, an exceptionally bright young man, had a plan to help us till the icy soil of the north. He left the farm and traveled to Whiterun to learn from the best smiths in the province. He studied there for many years before returning.
He brought with him a plow of tempered steel so bright and gleaming that it shone like pure silver in the sunlight. The metal was tough and sharp enough to tear through the frosty earth, and light enough to be carried by even the lamest of ponies. The farm and the clan, my clan, flourished, and was thereafter known as Silverplow. It just goes to show that not all great clans and warriors survive by tackling their problems head-on. Sometimes you've got to use your brain more than your blade.
That was a good tale. I praise your clan's cunning. Thanks for the tale. Honestly, thanks for the tale. See you later.
No problem.
Have a great day.
It's gratifying to tell a good tale every now and then.
Yes. Good tale. Good tale. Thank you. Long tale. All right. Hello, Rilja.
Yes, dearie.
We spoke to you already.
I'm proud of my ancestry. As should you be, Felinor.
As I should be. Let's see. Where do you get these artifacts from?
Many of them I collected during my adventuring days. I used to wander Skyrim in search of opportunity and adventure. I went through my fair share of Nordic ruins back in those days, and I took a liking to the ancient Nordic metalwork. So, I began to collect them as I adventured, and when I finally decided to settle down, I had quite an extensive stock.
Aha. And in your previous life, your name was Sophia, and that's how you acquired these items. What do you have for sale?
Step right up, step right up. I've got just what you're looking for.
All right, let's see if there is anything she does have that we might be interested in. Bowls, cups, embalming tools, jugs. And they are all unique to this mod, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to go buying a jug. A Nord Warhorn? That's actually a good price for a Nord Warhorn. If you try to buy it from one of the stable guys in Skyrim, it's like 500. But that's part of the Convenient Horses mod, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, I'm currently running probably about 60 active mods, so sometimes you kind of lose track of what belongs to what. And then you'll uninstall a mod and be like, dude, where'd that thing go, man? Alright, so she really doesn't have anything we want, but will she buy our stolen goods, is the question, and she will not. Okay. I do not have that speech perk yet, so I can only fence to an actual fence. And Tell you what, you can take this off our hands. Okay, I think we're done here.
See you around.
See ya. Alright, what do we got here? Is there anything hanging over telling us what it is? I don't know, something about your face, I don't want to talk to you, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. Alright, so we were supposed to check out the Restful Watchman, which is right here. A place of scum and villainy. Be careful, watch your step.
Good afternoon.
I don't like you. He doesn't like you either.
Can I help you?
I've got the death sentence on 12 systems.
What is it?
You'll be dead. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
The Restful Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do. What do you need?
Hello.
Hello.
You here to do business?
Heard anything about stolen Akavari heirlooms? Oh, there we go. Let's start asking around about that since we picked up that quest from the captain.
I don't tend to gossip about my patrons. Bad for business, you know. Especially when you're in my line of work.
Alright, I am wearing the Amulet of Articulation. Let's see if this works. Just tell me. Don't want any legal complications.
Well, true enough.
That's right.
There's this Breton guy who comes through here every now and again. Sleaziest guy I've ever seen. Except for me, of course.
Well, you are a good
Got
ventriloquist.
A reputation to maintain, you know? Name's Etienne, or something like that. Anyway, he mentioned something to do with Akavari trinkets while we spoke. Mentioned wanting to sell them, or something. I guess he's your man.
Well, you know what? You don't have to worry, because I can tell him that your lips were literally sealed the whole time.
I don't know. Listen, do you really think I'm going to tell you everything about my customers?
For a price?
That's a sure way to get run out of this business.
Answer me or you'll lose more than patrons. And don't play dumb with me, Bentior. We're both smarter than that. Alright, so I have the Amulet of Articulation. So I think Persuade is our best option here. So don't play dumb with me, Bentior. We're both smarter than that.
Listen, you want me to tell you so badly? Make me.
Ooh.
I'm not budging until I've been forced to, legally. You know what I'm getting at, I assume.
Brawl? Can we brawl?
What is it?
Find a way to pressure Bentior into giving more information. You can start by moving your lips. That's how you can help me. So, let's see. Retrieve Count Carvane's last Akavari heirlooms. That's what we're on. Okay, so find a way to pressure Bentior into giving more information. And let's see if it gives us a map point. Can we use the local map? Yes, we can. Alright, so it's somewhere out in Bruma. That's all it's telling us. Oh, no, it is outside. There's somebody there. Let's go talk to this person and...
Hello.
Shut up. Have Bentior... Look at that, man. What a great guy. Dar'taqto's already waiting for me by the door. Alright, let's go find this individual who can talk us into telling, or making Bentior tell us what we want.
What is it?
I don't know. You tell me. I gotta go find out. I'm looking for the guy with the arrow on top of his head. Or girl. I don't want to be sexist, you know. Let's see here. Around this corner. Where are you? A guard. Whoa.
Is no exception.
Oh, that's Captain Adius.
We're not defying your precious
Okay,
concordance,
alright, let's
are
go
we?
see what he's talking
There's
to
no
the
Talos
Stalmore
worship
about.
here. Perhaps not. But something must be done about that little Martin worshipping cult in
Of St. Martin. There's no Talos worship going on in there.
No, but there is still man worship taking place. Martin was a man, not a god. The spirit of the Concordat...
There you go again with that spirit of the Concordant nonsense. As guard captain of Bruma, I have the authority here, not you. I will comply with the Thalmor as much as is necessary, but I am not going to go arrest innocents if the Concordat doesn't explicitly force me to.
Vilius, I urge you to...
Enough, Armian. Go back to your business. The Chapel of St. Martin is under the protection of the Bruma Guard until you show me what part of your precious Concordat they're violating. Now, good day. Oh, and do
I
mind
said
the
good
cobblestones.
day!
They're slippery this time of year. Every time of year, really. Don't break your neck now.
Ooh. Guys, I gotta tell you, the more time I am spending here in at least the city of Bruma, the more I'm starting to lean towards the Imperials. You see the Nordic heritage that exists here. You see that there's, no love for the Thalmor. I gotta tell you guys, it's starting to make the decision for me.
We're so close to Skyrim. I'm surprised the war hasn't spilled down here yet.
Bentior won't tell me anything without legal pressure.
Bentior wants legal pressure. Huh. Well, I think we can certainly accommodate him there.
Oh, you're a ventriloquist too.
Take this. A letter with my signature.
I love that
Show it
animation.
to him and he's sure to change his tune.
That's how Nazir hands me my payments from the Dark Brotherhood. I could do this all day.
Our bandits have set up and plundered mine.
Damn brigands.
We clear them out, they always come back.
I know, man, I tell you. Let's take a look at this letter before we take that to our guy here. See what it says, the legal pressure. Oh, there's Avar's note to Holgard. We're going to want to do that before we leave the city. Guys, I got to be honest with you. There is so much that is going on in this city once we stepped foot in here that I'm finding it hard to believe we might not be exploring much outside of this city before we get to part 4 of this Let's Play. Where is the note that... Okay. Threatening letter. Threatening letter from Adius, all the way at the bottom. There it is. Let's see what it says. Bentior, cut the crap. I'm the captain of the guard, and for once you're going to dance to my tune. I want to know anything you know about the artifacts or the thief who stole them. Tell my agent everything. That means everything. Otherwise, you're off to the lockup. Again. Yours faithfully, Adius Vilius, captain of the Bruma Guard. Alright, so if this doesn't get him to talk, what will? And we have to go back there. Alright, turn my compass back on here. Turning the compass on and off, in case you guys did not know or do not have that mod, it is part of iHUD, IHUD. If you leave me a comment telling me you would like a link to that, I will reply or I will put one in the description for you. And let's just go back here in the marketplace. Hello.
What is it?
What is it? I heard what you did with the lusty Argonian maid. Alright. The Restful Watchman. And it's the guy with the arrow on his head.
I've got rooms, I've got food and drinks, and 1,000 elven ladies under my belt.
Alright, dude. Yeah, guy whose lips don't move. Yeah, you're creeping me out.
The Restful Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do. What do you need?
Well, I have this letter from Adius.
What? Let me see that. Oh, damn. Fine. I'll tell you what I know.
That's what I thought.
Listen, I heard the thief had some dealings with some, fellow businessmen holed up in the Gerals. You'd probably call them bandits, though. I tell you, No respect for the profession these days. Here, just so I don't have to go sit in a cell again, I'll mark it on your map. Go take it up with them. And by the divines, leave me alone now, alright? God.
Gah! Happy to leave you alone. I don't like you. But I might be able to use you. I'll tell you what, I am actually going to return here before we start asking him questions.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's go kill something. We've got our partner Dar'taqto here with us, who's already scarred from battle before we met him, and we've got a lead on some bandits that need some taking care of. So, I say we go find these bandits. Alright, let's go take care of these bandits. Should already be marked on our map.
More artifacts. Get a slice of Skyrim right here in Cyrodiil.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, talking to these people here in Bruma is getting me to think that when it comes to the Civil War, it's time to start singing. And while we've got a little bit of a trip ahead of us, why don't you guys go ahead and sing along with me? We'll start with Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. And I know that was absolutely terrible, and I do applaud you for being able to sit through it. But it does bring up a point, though, too. If you recall, if you've done the main quest where we went to kill Alduin, we had met... Where in the hell is this on the map? Hold on. We had met High King Torygg, and High King Torygg... Okay, we're headed the right way. High King Torygg was there, and he talks about how his honor had been unstained as he accepted Ulfric's challenge. But then he begs the question, can Ulfric say the same? And, well, that brings up another point. Because if you have done the Civil War quest line prior to... Hello, traveler. You look like High King Torygg. Well, sort of. Noble. I have important business to attend to. Please don't tarry. Alright, whatever. I'll intimidate one of your kind later. Anyway, as I was saying, if you've done the Civil War quest line before you kill Alduin, when you get to Sovngarde, Ulfric is there. So how unstained is his honor? Which is honestly what I love about how Skyrim... I know we're in Bruma and I'm talking about the Civil War, but I love how what they did in Skyrim with basically making it so that there really isn't a right or wrong decision as far as that goes. Because you have... Uh-oh, we got a bear. It's time to find out how my friend here fights. You heard it, right? Come on. But I love how the, yeah, so that, like, you know, there is no right or wrong decision. I mean, Ulfric's cause is just, but there's a lot of problems with Ulfric, the man himself. But there's also an understanding of what Ulfric went through with the Empire, with the Markarth incident, with everything that transpired from that. And also, if you've read the Thalmor dossier, you also would understand he's been through quite a bit, but was also considered to be a, what do you call it, an asset for the Thalmor. So, you know, everything's pretty much conflicted. There really is no right or wrong answer. And as I'm trying to get across here, I think we went the wrong way, guys. And that's what I get for talking about Ulfric Stormcloak and the Imperials. Damned faithless Imperial dogs. Alright, so I will tell you what. We seem to be on the wrong side of the river. Let's see how well the fast travel works on this map, because I have not even tested that yet. we're going to go up to Dragonclaw Rock, and then we're going to work our way down from there. So let's see how this works. Ooh, pretty hag raven. Come on, now we will consummate our love. And if you haven't done that quest line, you got to know the one I'm talking about. Drinking with Sam. But you know what? I got to tell you guys. All right, after fast traveling here, and sorry to kind of actually end it on that note with you, talking about the Civil War as opposed to what's going on in Bruma. But I am looking around, and I am seeing there is just a ton of stuff to discover on our way to get there. I mean, I see a shack on our compass. I see a cave over here. We still have to get to our final destination, which is to the southeast, it looks like. Oh, and good. Frost did fast travel with us, as well as our follower Dar'taqto. Okay, so no glitch there. And yet the frame rate is still better outside. All right, but yeah, guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to end part 3 of the walkthrough here. And then what we'll do with part 4 is on our way to get this mission done for Captain Adius to help recover the Akaviri items. We're also going to stop along the way and explore a whole bunch of this. So we'll kind of make a little trip out of that. We're already out here. We're out in the outside. So we're going to end it here, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for tolerating my talk about nothing that has to do with Bruma, but it all does tie in together because it's the same timeline, and I'm just going to justify it to myself like that. But guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a like. Tell us what you think in the comments, not just about the video, but also about this mod slash add-on slash whatever you want to call it of Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Let us know what you think about that. And for part 4, which I will probably have uploaded for you tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and start exploring outside the city a whole lot more here. So guys, thanks a lot for watching, and we shall see you